Welcome back, everyone, to Doki Doki Literature Club with me and an indie wife here doing all the female voices again. So hopefully you all are enjoying the voice acting. She's doing a pretty good job. I was impressed with her doing the video editing and listening to the voices all over again. It was pretty cool. So, alright. Ready to get into this?
Yep.
Alright, so Sarah says yep, apparently. So, okay. Let's see what happens. We get to walk Sayori home again and start a new day with a new poem. I think. Hopefully.
Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Especially since I'm trying to get with Yuri here and keep him straight.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Just say yes. Just say it's nice. It's nice. Not as nice as we get to walk home with Yuri in this playthrough, but it is nice, so.
It's okay, Indy. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. Good job, Indy. You dodged the bullet. That's fantastic, alright. I walk home with Sayori once more. As his custom. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. Yes, like the whole chocolate eating episode from last time. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with her words. Sure she does.
So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Whoa, she's dropping the question here. Ah, okay. Huh?
What would you do?
Well, in this playthrough, I would say yes. In the other plays that we're going to please the other girls, I'd say no. But in this particular save, I would say yes. What kind of question is that? That's how you answer when you don't want to say yes. You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. Do a save real quick. And right there, yes. Before we do the choice. Okay. We're going for Yuri in this one. So let's say I'd walk home with Yuri. Walking home with Yuri. Huh. Oh, hold on. There we go, back, okay. Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awkward turning her down, so... You said it, now he's trying to explain it away.
Mm-hmm.
You know, huh?
Isn't she so beautiful and smart?
That has nothing to do with what I just said. It
Sure
has
it
everything
doesn't.
to do with what you just said. Do not deny this.
You admit it!
Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Never say never.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it.
Okay. As long as you're comfortable thinking about it and you enjoy it.
It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know.
Whoa. Need you? Sayori? I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. Yeah, we're all left feeling a bit awkward on that one. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. Well, yeah. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Exactly, who knows? Alright, is it more poetry time? Yes, more poetry.
Oh,
alright, here we go. We need deep, meaningful words. I'm going ambient here. What do you think?
Sure.
Okay. Yes,
Yay.
winner. Okay. Deep,
Wrath?
meaningful. What?
Wrath?
Yes, good job. Good call on that one. Thank you. All right.
It's not unrequited.
Yeah, we remember that from last game. It is not unrequited. No, disoriented. I'm going that one. What do you think?
Sure. Yay!
Vertigo may have worked too. We don't know. Horror. Cheeks, comfort. Cheeks. Yeah, no. Tears, empty, melody, journey, or bed. What do you think? Horror or journey? I think horror. She likes horror. There we go. Graveyard, uncanny, despise, variance, heartbeat, sensation, landscape, boop.
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 I boop you on the nose.
I'm gonna say it's not boop.
Probably not.
Alright, uncanny or graveyard? We had horror, let's go graveyard. Get a theme going. Yes.
Okay.
That worked. Deep, meaningful, eternity.
Eternity.
There we go.
Intellectual.
Intellectual, hold on.
Contamination.
Contamination. That's easy.
Intellectual contamination.
Intellectual. Eternity, intellectual contamination. What's this poem going to say?
Extraordinary.
Okay. Extraordinary. Oh, no, that should have been obvious. It's like obvious, happy. Obvious, okay. So we're good. We still have mostly Yuri, so we're okay.
Entropy.
Yep, we did that. Remember that from last time. Okay.
Disarray.
Yeah. Disarray, yep, good job. Okay. Not depression.
Unstable?
Unstable?
Or vivid? Oh, there we go.
Vivid would have worked too, but unstables.
Or philosophy or after image?
Which one? After image? Philosophy.
Philosophy.
Yeah, it's safer.
Okay.
Bubbles, fantasy, hurt, sing, sunset, raindrop, summer, whirlwind, fun, flee. These are no real clear. Whirlwind.
Whirlwind. Hey.
Unrestrained.
Sure.
Okay. Incongruent. Tenacious would have worked too. That was
Effulgent.
in there. Effulgent.
We never did look up what that meant.
We will eventually. I'll wait till the comments on the last video. So.
Effulgent. Yeah. Kitty! No.
No, that's Natsuki. That's not Yuri at all. If it was Natsuki, we'd go Kitty. We'd entirely go Kitty.
Climax.
What?
Climax or universe?
Unending.
Or unending.
Unending.
I don't know. Hey.
Marshmallow, not so
No.
much. Waterfall, cheer, love. Wow. This is a bad
Waterfall.
selection. Waterfall.
No!
We were trying to not have Natsuki like any of these words.
Determination.
Yep, there we go. Okay, we got one for the other two
18 out of
girls,
20
so
for
maybe
Yuri.
it'll change how this goes, but still. Okay. Oh man.
That's me.
Oh, sorry, that's you. My mistake.
Stop pretending to be a girl.
Sorry, I'll stop reading the girl parts.
Aw, man. I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry, I just walked in too. We're both late.
Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember, that club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival! It's gonna be great!
It's not what you said last time, but hey, 24 hours, a lot can change.
Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
I just said this too. Good job, Monica, thank you.
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
Can't complain about that. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Yeah, just a little bit when it comes to that food thing.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
Boy, I hope so.
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
What do you mean by this?
I don't know. I'm just reading the lines.
Oh, okay.
Because it's right in your name. Man ika.
Huh. Must be Japanese. Looking that up later on when it's relevant. We can look it up right now. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, we're back now, and apparently it's the IKA that if you do Google Translate with Japanese for squid, that's, I guess, the Japanese word for squid. For squid comes up I and KA, so that's where the joke's coming from. Okay, good thing we looked that one up. Now back into it.
That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. You're right.
The game breaks the fourth wall just a tad here.
Never mind. Let's just focus on our event for now, okay? Oops, our own event. Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me?
Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. Something's going on here. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Oh, of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. With a conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Indy, what's up?
Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Indy. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she's just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing in her mind is you, Indy.
Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside her.
What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been.
You're so funny, Indy.
You're so funny too with that pose, Monica.
Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you?
I'm speechless.
I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I noticed Yuri peering at me from over her book. Oh, here we go. We're gonna get into this now. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in the one next to her own.
I didn't mean to bother you or anything.
Relax, you didn't even do anything.
But I could tell you wanted to be alone with your thoughts.
Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that?
Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that.
In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in their concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen.
It's really not that big of a deal. I'm just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah, she seems a little bit off today. When I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh? That's quite romantic.
Eh?
Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid.
It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been friends for a long time, that's all.
Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings.
Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much?
Andy, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them.
So you think that there might be something behind it after all?
I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she?
Well, I guess that was the case.
Sayori? She really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes, hopefully not too deep. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze.
Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold, even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you.
That's not a compliment, is it?
It is what it is. You could just tell her it's a compliment, Indy. What do you... That's kind of beating around the bush, but okay, why not? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some more reading?
Or you just added a word?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
What?
You added a word in there. Just says some.
Oh, sorry,
reading.
some reading. Well, you've been reading weird too. No. We've both been adding and ad-libbing a bit.
Yeah.
Oh well, it's close enough. But reading, yeah, does it involve more chocolate? I have to ask, because that got a little intense last time. Don't know about you, but it was kind of weird. Anyway.
At least you're reading this stuff with your wife.
I know. There you go.
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, more chocolate feeding time.
Oh, jeez.
That's what he's thinking too, you know it. So I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Good idea.
Okay, everyone.
Wow, we skipped really fast that, didn't we?
Jeez.
Whoa. Apparently we had enough steaminess yesterday. We just don't need as much.
I don't need as much,
that's
no.
okay. At least yesterday in the game. I mean, you're recording this a little bit later, but yeah, you know. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room.
Why don't we share our poems now?
Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Okay, who do you go for first?
Monica.
Okay.
Hi, Andy. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see.
Okay. Haha.
What?
That's a little weird. Ignore.
I like it, Indy.
What? I've heard that. I've seen this game played through. I know weird stuff happens later, but that. What was that?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Hold on. Okay, save files are still there. We seem to be doing okay. Alright. Continuing. Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected. With the words in there, it was cute.
Yeah. I had one cute word in there, that was about it. We managed one. Oh well. Oh geez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something not so cute, right?
Are you kidding me? We had mostly Yuri words in there.
Jeez. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. Oh, that's you. He was.
Stop reading the guy words.
You were punched in the gut.
Stop trying to be a guy.
Well,
No.
you know.
Okay. If you say so.
Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein?
I've never even heard of her.
You haven't?
No, you have?
Yeah.
Really? Who is it?
She's the one that writes all the funny little poems and stuff, like kids' poems.
Oh, yeah, no. Okay.
Like the giving tree and...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that. Eh?
You have to buy a book now.
Maybe a long time ago.
Or, whoops.
He. Sorry.
He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words.
Well, you're calling him a she. Wait,
Well,
wait a minute. You're like, yeah, I know who she is. I'm like, no, you don't. Apparently not.
Well, I've heard of the author.
Oh, okay, you know the name.
I know the name.
Okay.
His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore.
Okay, so now this is her poem, apparently.
The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I found every answer, all of which amounts to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
Okay.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything.
Nope, not at all.
But it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed. Seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone.
You know, coming from a drawing on a screen, that's quite a bit. So, okay. You mean one-dimensional?
Yeah, that.
Well, even two-dimensional works too, but I think that's a little more fourth wall breaking than we realize.
Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Oh,
Great.
Last time was... First one was great. Last time got a bit weird.
Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, They'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving.
Oh, nice.
It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think?
That was easy for you to say.
Nope. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Okay. Who's next? Alright, see what happens. The little sad girl in the corner.
It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri.
Okay, what? Monica said Natsuki. Sayori is saying it's probably Yuri. Wow, this is... Okay. I don't know what to think now. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right?
Sure, why not?
In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Indy.
Sayori. Is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You go play with everyone else now.
If you insist.
Missed a word. Yay!
Good thing you have a bottle of water with all the reading you're doing.
Jeez. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Okay. Sayori.
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay?
Okay.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Okay.
Natsuki.
See if she hates it again.
Yeah, no thanks.
That's great. I love it. Oh, I do want to do a playthrough before we get too far where she does like the poems, but that's hilarious. That is just hilarious. Eh? You didn't even.
Next.
What a brat. Oh, that's great. That was worth it. That was worth it.
I didn't even get to have fun with her voice. That's my favorite voice to do.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That really young, kind of high-pitched kind of voice.
Uh-huh.
All right, Yuri.
Indy, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally.
Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after.
Is that so?
Yuri gently smiles to herself.
This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this.
I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame.
Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean?
Well,
Yuri smiles sadly.
Indy, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
And they don't try to feed you chocolate. Sorry. Breaking the mood on that one. Huh. Okay, stay in the mood, stay in the mood. Very kind of somewhat sad. People say that about you.
I'm not a know-it-all, Indy. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time.
But I haven't really done anything.
No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Indy. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy.
I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them.
She's so deep and thoughtful, and you say that.
I know.
Jeez.
I'm just reading the words on the screen. I can't help it. It's what he's saying. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Definitely not Natsuki.
Nope, not her.
Wouldn't you?
If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we?
She's smiling and blushing. She's embarrassed. Yuri puts her head in her hands. This time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem?
Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you.
As you're reaching for your water. Just keep it on your lap. You know you're gonna want it. Just keep it in your hand, it's cool. Alright, her poem now. Let's see.
Ghost Under the Light Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A long figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette grows. Closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber.
Methinks she wrote that about Indy.
Probably, yeah.
Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Oh yeah, I think that's a good indication it was about him.
Do you...
Oh, sorry. Ooh, I almost started reading there.
Yeah,
Hold on,
you
hold
did.
on.
Hey, you know.
I'll back up.
Do you dislike it?
No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. Yeah! That's what we were talking about just now. Oh!
Wow.
What? Okay. Yeah.
Ignore?
Ignore, I guess. Okay. Let's ignore this.
I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. You don't have to, Yuri.
That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having a harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her. But instead, Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back toward me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch.
You can... The poem is...
Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice.
You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes.
Yeah. Don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back toward me.
I guess We should move on before Monica says something.
Oh, and she'll say something. Or another error will pop up. I don't know.
Right. But I'm sure we can talk again later.
Yeah. I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away.
Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right?
Yeah.
Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second!
That's your favorite voice again.
Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Something did sound a bit unusual.
She said
That's
you.
right.
She said you three, but we hadn't told her that about Monica yet. Not Monica. Sayori. She's Monica. That's right. Yeah, we didn't tell her about Sayori yet, so that's interesting.
You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Okay.
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez! Why is the mood so weird today?
Why do errors keep popping up? Who knows?
Look, everyone Yuri isn't immune to it.
You want to try that again?
Yes, I think I'm gonna try that one again.
Okay.
Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
Uh-oh. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
It seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
That's
Never thought I'd say that online.
Oh, well. When you're reading words, you never know.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, come on.
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's all right. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well?
Way to lay that guilt trip on.
So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
No. Thank you, Indy. I was going there, and I was gonna say that. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Ooh.
That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people.
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes.
Not surprised.
But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted!
Oh, yes.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now, Natsuki's pouting too.
Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sarah enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around.
That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
Good idea.
Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere.
That was not what I was expecting to come out, but okay. Good, she loves atmosphere.
Yes.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Indy.
The one who is truly useless. I'll go with that. That works.
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand.
Probably.
You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that.
That's... Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Indy may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on! I never said that! How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Indy to... But what are you saying?
We all know what you're saying there, Natsuki.
It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? It is, it's actually why I hate baking.
It can be. Depends on what extent you're going, really.
If you're making cats, yes.
Yeah.
Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Indy to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know.
No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Indy, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Humph. Very well. In that case,
Everyone looks straight at me. It's choice time. Alright.
But you're trying to impress Yuri, so I'd go with Yuri.
So we can't really say Sayori because I could say Sayori, but yeah. So we're doing a Yuri playthrough right now, and I have to try to make sure I stop this and don't go too far. Otherwise, we won't get the ending we're trying for. So we're gonna pick Yuri on this playthrough, and I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri.
Me? Are you serious? Why would you?
Cause you wouldn't read my poetry, Natsuki. It's all your fault. No.
Natsuki? I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying. Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Indy?
Yeah. That's what I'm going to do.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay.
Everyone can tell that Natsuki's feeling a little sour. So is that everything we need to go over?
Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Indy?
Me? I guess I could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. Yep.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki. What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No. That's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glancing between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Indy picked me.
Oh, you know.
And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. Well, why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know, I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
No. I kinda appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Eh? I turn around.
Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend.
Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. I should give you my phone number.
No,
Or should I give you my phone number? It's a question, not a statement.
Okay. See that question mark?
Yeah, the question mark.
Question.
That's a big clue, isn't
Yeah,
it? Okay. Should I give you my phone number?
I think that would be the best way, yes.
Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers.
Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
Eh? My house?
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house.
Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. Not nearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself, Indy. I think we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something.
Nope, that is not it.
That's not why he picked you.
Nope. Wait. You don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me.
You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do.
But...
Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right?
I didn't realize.
I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She likes thinking.
Mm-hmm.
She loves that thinking.
Mm-hmm.
She looked straight into my eyes for a long while.
I believe you.
As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
And I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. Oh, what? Can we rephrase that? That doesn't sound good. Moving on. There's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. Well, that's true. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this a chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait.
I can. Are we done? Yep.
Okay. So I think we'll end it here for now. The next episode, we'll go a little bit further with the preparations and see some of the interaction between us and Yuri. Beyond that, we're going to have to start with the other girls because we'll get too far and past that point of no return.
Past that point of no return.
Okay, this is not Phantom of the Opera.
Well, you've said it.
Oh, I know. Anyway, but thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying this this fun reading here in this visual novel game. It's already starting to get weird. I'm wondering about those bugs that were happening, those glitches. I'm pretty sure that's part of the game because that's not a typical error screen. But who knows? So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for being subscribed if you are. If not, well, thanks for watching anyway, and subscribe if you want to. That's cool. Definitely thanks for everyone who subscribed, who watches, who likes, who comments. If you comment, I will reply. I make it a habit to reply to anyone who comments on my videos. So if you comment, you're getting a reply. Believe me. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.
Bye.